Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Hope you've been having a great weekend. I thought this was pretty funny. Park Place writes, Star Wars Outlaws actress Humberly Gonzalez says the video game industry has a lot of misogyny and praises Outlaws for only having a female point of view. In an interview with CGM in the middle of August, the outlet's Dana Eileen asked, So our nerdy fandoms, especially things like Star Wars, present very male-dominated, whether that's the creative team or the fans. What's it like to lead the charge on this, both as the creative team and as the voice and the body of Star Wars Outlaws, to lead this male-dominated universe and have it be women first right now? The game's main writer, Nikki Foy, responded by recalling a moment when she made a lightsaber at Galaxy's Edge and then admitted she wanted to be Han Solo. This quote, I just cried very hard the whole time because it was just like this brand meant so much to me and I didn't have someone like Kay to really see myself in. She added, I loved Princess Leia, but I wanted to be Han, right? And I think getting to bring that to life is so special. And our whole team really. That's been the goal from the beginning. It's been really special. Then they get to the Gonzalez part. But let's pause on this above statement really quick, where this Nikki Foy person talks about wanting to be Han Solo, but then crying because she couldn't be him, implying that it's because he's not a female. Well, that sounds like a skill issue, because Yamato wants to be Odin, and she says that she is him. She doesn't care that Odin's a dude. Now, real talk, I do think it's odd when some people can only relate to a character because of that character's appearance, like their skin tone or their gender. There's more meaningful ways to relate to a character, like sharing similar experiences to them, interests to them, etc., etc. You know, the things that really make that character, not just this surface level stuff. Back to the article, they say Gonzalez then shared her answer. Yes, to be a leading woman, not just in a Star Wars story, but in the video game industry, which also tends to have a lot of limitations and misogyny and kind of in and out politics of who can be a part of it and who you want to play as. I am incredibly proud of the team having chosen someone like me, but also only me. That there isn't a male counterpart to the story of Star Wars Outlaws, that we are focusing on a female point of view of a scoundrel story, because we've only really ever seen males in a scoundrel position. So it sounds like she's talking about female scoundrel stories in general, not just in Star Wars. And it's really funny to me that she's acting like those stories are not out there, like those characters, these female scoundrels, as she puts it, don't exist. And I'm presuming that means like, you know, a female thief, female assassin, bandit, ruffian, if you will, this sort of thing. So I find it ironic that she'll talk about misogyny in gaming, but then she's the one basically erasing the existence of female scoundrel characters. Now, to be fair, I don't think she's doing it maliciously. I think she just doesn't know about their existence. But that's my point. If she really cares about this stuff like she says she does, why doesn't she know of any of the female scoundrel characters out there? Because there are plenty. I would even go so far as to say that it's a pretty common and well-liked trope. The whole like stealthy female thief, rogue, assassin, etc., etc. She then goes on to talk about the representation being incredibly important for her as a Latina in Canada. However, Kayves isn't Latina. She is from Cantonica, which is a different planet in a different galaxy, and doesn't seem to be a reference to any Latin American country. But they did use her likeness for Kayves, so I presume that's what she's referring to. But yeah, really, I'm not sure. Make of that part what you will. The article then goes on to talk about how Outlaws is currently underselling and underperforming. PC Gamer also writing about this, but more macro level about Ubisoft as a whole. The headline saying Ubisoft slump continues, Star Wars Outlaws fails to turn things around, X-Defiant numbers are sliding, and we still don't know where the sands of time is. And how Ubisoft's share price is now sitting at a 10-year low, something I covered about a week ago. So yeah, I don't have much else to say on this topic. Let me know what you think about it in the comments, and if you enjoyed my coverage, consider liking and or subscribing. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you in the next one.